Wish I could share screenshots on here and show you stuff. Wish I had some. I feel like I'm waiting for Christmas. Christmas doesn't come here. Birthdays don't come. Thanksgiving doesn't come. When you're this sick, and in distress, when you're this sleep deprived, it's all about the sleep. It's like I'm on a ledge, right? And once in an odd while, something will like I've got all sorts of data here, like medical evidence of how sick I am and was and can get, and um you know and then once in a while there something will show up, like it looks like I'm okay, and that so works against me, right? Like, I remember when I was fighting for overnight oximetry, and I had to stop CPAP. I've stopped CPAP. I don't know how long ago did I stop? I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe a month, and maybe a month and a half. I have no clue when did I stop CPAP. I just can't do it anymore. It's crushing. I've lost upper and lower teeth on both sides. I've had teeth surgically removed because of CPAP. All my teeth are out of alignment. It's crushing the trigeminal nerves. This is why I'm off CPAP. The severe pain in my sinuses it causes, the teeth pain and the trigeminal nerves, just I feel just raw in here. I can feel all the nerves in my face. There's a clump of nerves right here, and it's so painful. I can feel it's worse on this side. I can feel like just the pain is unbearable. So I stopped CPAP. I I will stop CPAP even if it's life or death. I've been on CPAP almost 7 years. It's been 7 years of torture, and I'm not kidding. Crying and begging for help, literal torture, not sleeping. Right? It'd be totally different if I was on CPAP and it's really uncomfortable and even painful, but I'm sleeping 8 hours a night. That's a total different scenario, right? But when you're on CPAP and you're sleeping 1 or 2 hours a night, or 3 or 4, and begging for your life, is it worth it? And 7 years of this, and if someone said to me today, you've got a choice. If I had to make a decision today, if you got a choice, here's your choice: 7 more years of CPAP or death. 7 more years of CPAP, the way it's been for the last 7 years, 7 more years of that, and then we'll get you the help you need. Or death. I would choose death. It would take me 1 second to choose death. That's it. There's no way. There's no way in hell I would go through that torture again, or another 7 years of sheer human, physical, and psychological torture. I don't even know what I need to say today in videos other than I'm raging from being so sleep deprived. I'm raging from not getting the help I need. I'm tired of being blamed. So, so I stopped the CPAP, and then I'm desperate. And you know what? I've been shoving up like this since I was 15 years old, and through the years it got more intense. And sleepwalking and sleep eating for 40 years, and then I'm on CPAP, and I'm still shoving up. I'm shoving up really hard with the CPAP. The CPAP is forcing me to close my mouth for so literally, and why no one could figure this out is just shameful. CPAP is forcing me to have my mouth shut because you have to breathe through your nose. So forcing my mouth and jaw back. CPAP is literally making my airway even smaller, but no one can figure that out. And I'm in distress. I was talking to someone 2 days ago who got a trach. And like, why is it that doctors can't figure this out? I'm saying, yeah, I'm shoving up. And at every sleep study, I've said, can you see me shoving up? I've got the CPAP mask on and I'm shoving up under the jaw. Why is this happening? Why aren't I sleeping on CPAP? Like, there's more going on here. And the other day I'm talking to somebody who got a trach. They said, well, what did your sleep doctor say? What did the pulmonologist say? Because mine gave me a referral to go get my, I don't know what they said, my jaw looked at, or like, why are you talking to me like the sleep doctors were willing to help me or give me referrals or willing to troubleshoot? Why aren't my doctors doing this? Why have all the sleep doctors, and I'm telling them, you can see on the video, you can see that I'm shoving my skull up, shoving my jaw up. Am I trying to relieve the Chiari at the back of the skull? Or am I trying to, like, why am I trying to tighten these muscles? Am I trying to tighten these muscles up? Or is it a jaw thing? Why weren't all these doctors sitting and troubleshooting? Why were they just totally non-committal and silent and just doing the sleep study and backing away, just totally not interested? Why is that my healthcare? Why do all these specialists act like, well, it's not my job? That's not my job. I remember the first sleep doctor I sat with, I said, I don't know I don't know what you are all capable of doing. I don't know what your job is or what your role is. Like, are you capable of diagnosing sleep disorders, or just sleep breathing related disorders? Or I don't know what your role is, what your job is. They refuse to answer my question. I think they want you to not know. So I'm talking to these other people, and they're like, oh, well, okay, so the sleep doctor gave me a referral to such and such. Well, why have all these doctors, and they see that I'm in distress, and I'm telling them about my lack of drive to breathe. And this is going on for year after year, sleep study after sleep study. Why are they totally non-committal, and they're all just walking away? Oh, this isn't my job. Well, whose job is it? You've got patients left to diagnose themselves. Why? But all these other patients are talking to me like Like I'm dealing with the same level of care, and I'm not. So years and years go by, and I figure out, okay, well, what's happening? Because when I push up, it tightens up the muscles. It helps to keep my airway open. But what have I actually been trying to do for 45 years, pushing my job? Like, I'm not a doctor. This isn't my job. So I think the jaw needs to be moved forward, or I need my airway opened up, or a trach or a double jaw surgery, or at the very least, an oral mouthpiece. But why has this all been my job to try to figure out? Like, why is someone left in distress? I don't have $3,000 for an oral mouthpiece. But you know what? Why have I been left in crisis, begging for help? So I made this mouthpiece. I went and bought this kit from the drugstore, and you mold it to your teeth. Well, you get one shot at doing it. If you screw up, you screw up. So it is screw, and the company knows how easy it is to screw it up. So I made, but it's not working. One part broke off. And this right here gets stuck here and prevents the jaw from moving back. But the other side, it broke off, and the jaw is sliding back. This is maybe 25% working. So I've been wearing this for, I don't know, a week and a half. And it is helping me fall asleep. But I think it's unlatching in my jaw. I don't know what's going on. But I know that this actually helps me fall asleep. It's excruciatingly painful. CPAP has never helped me fall asleep. I've never put the CPAP on and thought, oh, good, I can fall asleep now. CPAP has never helped. This CPAP helps open the airway after it closes. This actually helps me fall asleep. It's excruciatingly painful. I think it's screwing with my jaw. I think it's causing ear issues. Will a professional one made for $3,000, which I don't have money for, will that help me sleep all night? Will it push my jaw forward and keep my airway open? I don't have $3,000, remember, because I used to work full time and I had to stop because I couldn't get health care. I used to work part time. I had to stop because I couldn't get qualified health care. So I don't have money because I can't work. I can't work because I haven't gotten the health care I needed. You see how this kind of all trickles down into medical crisis? Now I need $3,000, but I can't work. I can't work because I haven't gotten health care.